Hi, I'm Miriam Joy and welcome to my studio. We're doing some fall videos for you, and it also could be used for Thanksgiving. We're doing the little garlands, and these are really cute little garlands. And I found the little leaf and turkey garlands at Target in their dollar section right in front of the store. So that is where I purchased these. So I'm going to start with the turkey first of all. And we're going to do his beak. And his beak we're going to make yellow. And just whatever size tool you think you need to use that. And I'm doing these double-sided. And then I'm going to go to the red. I'm going to bring that up. And I'm going to flip it over, and I had my red too full, so it dripped on me here. So we're just going to kind of blend that all together and pull it on up. Okay, I'm going to jump over to my #1 wax tool here, and I'm going to be using orange. And if you've never seen the wax process, I have a video on my website that is the basics of the wax technique, and it shows you how to do this. And so I am just going to come in his little tail feathers here. Where there's enough room, I'm going to do 3. And when there's not, I'm going to do 2 or 1. I'm using the large end of my #1 tool. And go nice and slow, go a little bit slower than what I am doing, and that helps you get a nice stroke. Now you can see the wax is not an even texture, so it's not quite as smooth as other things we work on. So we're going to put that ribbon up, and I'm going to go on either side of that ribbon. One there and one there with our dots. Okay, I'm going to give him some color on his head, and I'm going to give him some color in his body. We're going to come down and we're going to get his middle feathers down here, and we're just kind of making the design up. Just be consistent once you start doing the same thing. Let's give him some middle ruffles. Okay, now we're just going to jump over to this other side real quick here and finish him up. One there, one there. You can fit 2 on either side of this ribbon. We've got enough room for 2 there. And while you're working on your whole garland, you're going to find that you're getting short on wax, so don't forget to stop and fill it up. You don't want to be less than 3/4 full on that. So make sure that you do that. We're going to dot this guy. Do our dots. Now I'm going to come in and do his middle feathers. And we didn't get much of a pull out of that guy. And a dot in the center. We're going to run some dots up this design. Now if you couldn't find these at Target, cut them out of cardboard. Go onto your computer and Google turkey clip arts and just cut them out of cardboard. And there's a new product out there that's Krylon glitter that you could spray them with, so you wouldn't have to do all the glitter by hand. Now we're going to put a googly eye on him. Now when you're working with movable eyes, you don't use the hot glue gun because it will melt your eye so the eye won't move. So we use tacky glue and put his eye on, and see, doesn't that eye just give him a little character? So, and the other thing I did with him, make sure we've got them both going the same direction here. I kind of moved the ribbon around because it wasn't quite the same. And if you did it with a cardboard, just poke your holes in it and put your ribbon in. You could also put in some jute instead. I think it'd be really cute too. So we're going to do our leaf here. And I just used a fall leaf that you find at the store. I glued this right on to my ribbon here. These ribbons are kind of twisted, so we're just going to do the best we can. And then I made a little bow out of raffia, and I'll show you that in a minute. And stuck it in there just to really decorate the whole thing. And on this one I have these little tiny pine cones. I think they're off the white ash, if I remember correctly. If you can't find those, email me and we can sell you some. So you have that cute little, now I'm glued to the table, little design. Okay, so that's our little turkeys. Now the little leaves are really, really simple, and I love the look of them. So again, we're going to stick with the orange, and I'm going to try the smaller tool here, and I'm going to add a little bit of orange because I used quite a bit on my last little one. Fill him back up there. And I'm going to follow the shape of the leaf. I'm going to kind of come where there is an up part of the leaf. See how that kind of goes up there? Now here I couldn't really pull one, so I'm doing a 3 dot there. And we're going to do up here. Now, if you wanted to do some pulling away like vines, you could do that, but I decided with adding my leaf to it that I didn't want to do that. So I didn't do that. I'm going to do the 3 dot there. Now let's take it over and finish it up here. Get that ribbon out of the way. Okay. And the 3 dots at the end. And the same thing with the leaves. If you can't find them, cut them out of cardboard. I think they'd be really, really cute. If you do that, I'd love to see it and love to hear from you. But you could just do one solid piece and you could even just put one hole in it. You can do 2, and just run it through your ribbon or with your jute. That would look really cute. Now we're going to come in and we're going to give it a little bit of brown on the stem. Now remember, these aren't green leaves anymore. So we put it on the stem, and we're also going to give it its kind of aging or rustic kind of look. It's old, it's not a new leaf anymore. So we're just doing random dots. And I tried it with yellow as well, and I just didn't care for the yellow. But if you decide it needs a yellow, then kind of do that. I'm thinking about where I'm going to add my leaf so those show up. You don't want to put those over the top of that. But that gives it that real fun fall feel to it. And then I came back in with my little leaf here. And I just glued that right over the center of that ribbon with my hot glue. And then we're going to tie a little raffia bow. And if your raffia is fat like that, just start shredding it and getting the little ones, because you just want the little ones. And you only want about 3 little strands. And we're just going to tie a bow. That's all we're going to do, just a little bow. Now, pull these down and make it tighter, and do it till you get it as small as you want it, but yet you get it tight. Make sure they're about the same size. Trim your ends. I don't want the ends any bigger than the bow, but you want to kind of make them a little bit uneven. You don't want them the same. So we're going to hot glue guide this on right in the middle of our bow. And this raffia is just fall. If anything screams fall to me, it's raffia. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue under this guy too. He's popping up a little bit. So we'll put a little bit of glue there, hold him down. And then I have these little other type of pine cones. Use whatever nature's given you that's a fall item, be it pine cones. I went out the other day and found some acorns, and I've got some really, really cute little acorns with some little nubs and stuff on them that really made this fun. But look at this real festive garland that you get for fall, and that helps boost the party up. So if you have any questions about this process, please email me at art@miriamjoy.com. For any of the products we may have used today, please visit my website at miriamjoy.com. There's a YouTube link, takes you over to more of these fun YouTubes, as well as a Facebook link. You don't have to be a member, just jump on over, and we try to post something daily to encourage you, as well as fun contests that we're doing. Thank you for joining me today. Have a wonderful fall. I hope it's a little bit warm and not too cold till winter gets here. God bless.